Hello, everyone, and this is Week 16 NFL predictions. In Week 15, we went 10 and 6, so we're back to double-digit guesses, correct guesses now. Let's start with Thursday Night Football, Rams and Seahawks. Now, both of these teams, pretty good wins. Seahawks kind of came back a bit after they were facing the Colts, and here's what I'm going to do. I am picking Seahawks because I just learned that Devontae Adams is now doubtful to play. So that will really affect the Rams passing game. And since Seahawks are home, just gives them better advantage. And Seahawks defense is still elite. And but yeah, this is going to be possibly another close game, and I think Seahawks just pull it through. Um, Eagles and Commanders. I mean, I'm going with Philly here because Commanders good win against the Giants, but still though Eagles are still trying to make the playoffs, and Commanders should just get a top draft pick and hopefully help Jane Daniels not become Robert Griffin. But simple. Packers and Bears. These are all Saturday night games. I'm Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Bears here because damn, Micah Parsons, man, ACL tear. There's more to come, but I'm gonna talk about Parsons. So, they could have won against the Broncos if Micah was still probably in the game, but Bears, they're home and they have one less thing to worry about when they're on offense. So, which will help their consistency and they'll keep scoring against the Packers. But Packers, hopefully Jordan Love. Who knows? I don't know if it's still Toyota-thon. Not getting into that. Chargers and Cowboys. I gotta give it to Chargers here. Cowboys lost to JJ McCarthy and the Vikings. I mean, George Pickens has now fallen off. Like, I kind of expected that. I mean, Dallas' defense is just awful. Chargers. Herbert Herbert did fine, close win against the Chiefs, but I think Chargers are just want to get a higher seed in the playoffs. And Cowboys, I don't think they're making the playoffs, so there's nothing really to it. Vikings and Giants. I'm gonna go with Vikings because I think Giants' defense is just. I think that they're. I think they're the worst defense in the league, even though they got like Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter did have a good game though, but JJ, he's apparently now back, but who knows? Maybe he'll slump off again, but I don't think this game. Justin Jefferson though is still getting the ball thrown too. It's insane. Bills and Browns. I'm giving it to the Bills. Great comeback against the Patriots though. Proud of Josh. And Browns. Yeah, Shadur ain't him. That should be easy. Jets and Saints. I'm giving it to Saints because, not gonna lie, the two wins in the back-to-back, same division, Bucks and Panthers, that was really impressive by them, not gonna lie. Also, they're home and Brady Cook is starting again for the Jets, so yeah, Saints are actually going on a nice winning streak. Tyler Shook might be their franchise QB in the future. Who knows? He looks decent now. Patriots and Ravens. I'm gonna go with Patriots here because I don't know. They were almost winning until they blew it, but I think Patriots are going to learn that as a lesson and do their good defense against the Ravens. I don't think Ravens are going to do well this much for the rest of the season. I don't know. It's just they've been up and down. I think they're going to go down again. Falcons and Cardinals. I'm giving it to Atlanta because this is a pretty mid game, honestly. But Kirk looks okay. Bijan looks great. Drake London may come back, so if Drake London comes back, then yeah, Falcons should win. But Cardinals, oh, who knows? They usually, for some reason, do well when they're just completely out of it. Chiefs and Titans. Damn, man, Mahomes. Torn ACL, and he's probably not going to start for the rest of the season. Yeah, obviously not for the rest of this season, but I don't know next year though. He's probably not going to play. Do I wanna? You know what? Screw it. I'm picking Titans because I just don't think Gardner Minshew is going to do anything. Chiefs, honestly, should just lose every single game so they can get a higher draft pick. Titans, since they're home, maybe this will be the best they played in a while. Just another good game, hopefully, by Cam Ward to see how he does the rest of the season. Bucks and Panthers. Mm. This is kind of a tough game. This kind of determines who's the yeah. This will determine the winner of the NFC South. Um, Screw it. I'm gonna pick Panthers because they're home, and Panthers to me win the absolute hardest games, but lose against the easiest games. This is pretty a hard game, even though they're home. I feel like they're just going to do that and just win against the Bucks, even though Mike Evans looks well again, but who knows? He kind of got injured, but yeah, I feel like Panthers will win because for some reason they win against hard games. Raiders and Texans. Oh, that's easy. Texans. Nice win streak. Texans defense looking great as always, and Raiders freaking got 0 points against Philly. Kenny Pickett. People thought Kenny Pickett was going to have revenge, but no, just absolutely not. That freaking Raiders and Eagles game was boring. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if Geno's coming back. It's just now. Raiders, if Raiders get the number one overall pick, they should probably just, well, they're probably going to take a quarterback, but who knows? Maybe they'll trade down. Jags and Broncos? Okay, this is kind of a tough one. I'm I'm gonna go. I had to go with Broncos. They're home, man. They somehow win these close games, and also the defense, Trevor Lawrence had an amazing game. Now I feel like he'll have a bad game. Like 5 or 6 touchdowns from him, and he's probably going only like for one touchdown against this Broncos defense. I'm just saying it, man. Broncos are kind of like the last year's Chiefs. Not a good offense, but a great defense. Steelers and Lions. You know what? Even though Lions lost and Steelers won, I'm giving it to Steelers because Rodgers is looking much better, and he won against Vikings, but lost against Bears. Well, he didn't play in the Bears game, but he lost against his former team. I feel like he is going to go 2 for 2 on like NFC North teams, basically. He really plays well against. He wants to imagine that he's facing Lions again in his Green Bay days. So I feel like Steelers pull off the upset here and win against the Lions because I don't know, Lions are like kind of trending down towards not making the playoffs, which is crazy. Bengals and Dolphins. Yeah, Tua's benched now, man. Tua is officially done. Bengals, yeah. I'm giving it to Dolphins here because I think Quinn Ewers will actually have a good game against this horrible Bengals defense. Bengals really don't have a point to play. None of these teams do. But I feel like Dolphins are going to play more because they're home and they want to see more. They want to see what Quinn Ewers will do. People already know what Joe Burrow can do, so there's really no point. We both should probably try and somehow lose to get higher draft picks, though. 49ers and Colts. I mean, I'm giving it to 49ers because, I don't know, they're still somehow decent. And Colts almost did win. That 60-yard field goal was very surprising, but it's just Seahawks kicked another field goal, and that made them win. But Niners, I don't know, they just run the ball, CMC, just do what they usually do, then they'll probably win against the Colts. I think Colts will maybe go 8-9. I don't know. Um, yeah, but that's it for week 16 here. A lot. I feel like nobody has a bye. I think buys are done, so everyone's playing. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and see you for week 17.